What's up, YouTube? Sorry, this beginning shot is so dark. That's because I have my van all locked up for the night because we're going on my first backpacking trip. Let's go. Okay, so we're a little bit into the hike, and this is not like a beginner's hike. This is my first backpacking trip, but Jared said yesterday, gotta start big. So we're doing 15 miles today and 15 back tomorrow. And we're currently, how many miles do you think we're in?
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2 miles in. I already needed a snack, so. Lawson, what's up? Are you doing good? Okay, so we've made it to Photographer's Point, which is like where most of the day hikers turn around. We're only like a quarter of the way there, so because I'm moving very slow, we might actually not go the full 15. Going 15 miles for my first backpacking trip probably wasn't like the best idea, even though I'm a very experienced hiker. But it's super pretty out here and I'm enjoying myself. Just my legs hurt. So yeah. So Jared did this hike last year.
Yeah, there's a lot less snow here.
In August.
In August. It's only like a month difference.
You went, what, in September last year?
September-ish, yeah.
Wyoming, guys.
Right before the Tetons.
What did you say earlier?
Seems like we have a chipmunk village here. There's a few pine nut shells.
Just a few.
Just a few.
What's up, Lawson? What do you see? Oh, true, but I can always caption it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, you're kind of out of focus. But for real, check out this view.
I'll get out of the way.
No, you're good. People need to see your beautiful face. Alright, so we've made it to Seneca Lake. This was kind of our settled finish line for today because we were supposed to go to Titcomb Basin, which was 15 miles from the trailhead, which I'm just not capable of doing right now with a pack that weighs a good fraction of what I weigh. So we're gonna stay here tonight, a little bit further from the spot that I'm at right now, but I'm gonna just show you guys the view before the sun goes down. So yeah, this is Seneca Lake. We're currently in the Bridger Teton National Forest, in the wilderness, Wind River Range-ish area. But I do have to reiterate that this was like a really, really, really hard hike. So if you're not an experienced hiker, maybe don't make this your first ever backpacking trip, because I am an experienced hiker and it was like almost impossible. Like, I'm surprised that I'm here at all right now. But we're gonna go pitch camp and probably get a fire going, because as you guys can probably hear, it's really, really windy right now, which means it's gonna be freaking cold tonight. So wish us luck. Okay, so we've got camp all set up and we're surrounded by trees, which means that the wind is not gonna be as bad up here, which means we will be able to have a campfire and warm up a little bit right now. Or when Jared gets back, he went down to the lake to get water, and good news, we can still see a little corner of the lake. See? There it is. Lake. Alright, so I've just gone ahead and, sorry, my sunglasses hanging there. Which if you want a pair like these, got that link in the description below. But anyway, just gone ahead, got myself a little bit more comfortable, taking out my contacts. It's really windy, so if you wear contacts or have ever worn contacts, you know that it's like, you know, not the most comfortable thing to just have really dry eyes when you have them in. So I've just kind of taken them out, and Lassen and I are just hanging out in the tent right now. I've just kind of set up my side of the bed with my, I'll just show you. Alright, sorry it blends in so much, but this is my 0 degree sleeping bag. I absolutely love it. It's from Madeira Outdoor, and I have a discount code in the description below to get you 20% off of your own for your first backpacking trip. And then over here I have my Gear Doctors pillow, inflatable pillow, and then I also have my Gear Doctors self-inflating sleep pad. Both companies are awesome, and I can't wait to be super warm tonight. Lassen's super cozy right now. But anyway, first backpacking trip was a success. I feel like I accomplished something today. It was definitely a struggle. This is definitely not a hike to do if you're not an experienced hiker. I wouldn't even say to do it if you're not an experienced backpacker, because I struggled a ton with just carrying the weight of my pack. I'm incredibly sore right now, not just from the miles that we hiked. We hiked about 9, which is like pretty average for me, but not from just the miles that we hiked, but I'm also sore from just like where the pack was resting, like my collarbone where the chest strap is, and my hip bones where my hip straps rest are definitely bruised. But yeah, even though it was a little disappointing to not make it to that 15-mile mark, I'm honestly really glad we stopped when we did. It was tempting to stop earlier, but I just like wanted to make it to, basically this is base camp for the Titcomb Basin, which is where we were planning to go. So it's almost like doing like Everest base camp, right? Where are you trying to go?
Where?
Are you trying to come to, oh, hi. Hello. You see anything cool out there? Any moose?
No moose. Pine trees and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Sunset.
I think there's quite a few pine trees.
I can't see the Tetons from here though.
Damn it.
So.
This is our little camp. Got our tent, 2-person tent. And then this is our living room. Backpacks will go in the little like foyer of the tent. But yeah, living room where we're hoping to have a fire later. And then we're gonna string up our food somewhere around here because bears. How was the view? How was the view?
Good. See more of the range.
Yeah? Oh my goodness, hi.
Couldn't spot any animals though.
Oh, where are all the animals?
They're sleeping.
They're sleeping? Yeah. I drank lake water and ate 6 Swedish fish while you were gone.
So I think that's called draining the pond.
Oh.
Or the lake, draining the lake.
Draining the lake, okay. Alright, good morning everybody. We have just woken up and eaten breakfast. We were both really hungry when we got up. It's not as cold as we thought it was gonna be. I don't know if it was just because there were 3 warm people, 2 and a dog, in our tent last night. Lassen didn't like Jared tossing the water from his pot. But yeah, it wasn't as cold last night as we thought it was gonna be. But this morning we found out that we camped at over 10,000 feet. I don't think I've ever been over 10,000 feet, so I guess that in itself is a bit of an accomplishment. But right now we're gonna just feed Lassen and pack up our stuff and hit the trail because we want to get back to the van before dinner because we did not pack dinner for tonight.
The Bridger Wilderness is some of the last true wilderness in the continental US. Only those who dare to venture out on foot get to experience its beauty, its adventure, and its pure, wild.
Alright guys, so we are home, we're back at the van. My entire body hurts. Definitely, if you are planning on going on your first backpacking trip, maybe keep it to under 20 miles, like total, because that was insane to do for your first trip. But we survived. My knee is injured. Not from this trip, but just from previous hiking excursions. I've talked about it on previous vlogs, but I just have like this reoccurring knee injury, which was not fun at all for the last 3 miles of the hike. But the point is, I survived my first backpacking trip ever and we're back home. So I'm gonna just leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed that, enjoyed the beautiful scenery, enjoyed just experiencing this with us. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Safe travels.